Staying in Middle Eastern tradition, we're back over here in the country of Lebanon with, what is your name, ma'am?
My name is Helen Azar.
Okay.
And
Lebanese cuisine.
yes.
Okay. What type? Where would you like to start? What would you like to tell me
I'm
first?
here to tell you about our main traditional dish,
Okay.
the kibbe.
Which one is that one?
This is the kibbe, the flat kibbe.
The flat kibbeh? Okay,
Yes.
and what is kibbeh made of?
Kibbe made a mixture of very lean meat,
Okay.
crushed wheat, and spices.
Right.
And
It looks like a cake almost. I mean, how do you make it? Do you lay over the crushed wheat?
Yeah, and I stuffed it with sauté onion and ground meat and pine nuts.
Oh, so it has a mixture of a little bit of...
Yeah, this is our traditional...
okay, so how would you serve this? Would you serve this before the meal? In a little
no,
dish?
this is like a side
appetizer dish?
Yes.
Okay.
And this is the kibbe football.
Okay, kibbeh football. Is that...
Yes, this is, we make it specially for parties.
Uh-huh.
And this is the same mixture.
Right, only in round.
Yes,
Yes.
but stuffed with the sauté onion and ground meat and pine nuts.
Now, is this served cold or hot?
Room temperature.
Room temperature. Okay.
Yes.
Now, this also, do you eat this with the radishes and the cucumbers here and so forth?
Yes. And with the yogurt.
With yogurt.
Yes.
The yogurt seems to be everywhere in the Middle East.
Yes,
Over in Egypt, over in Iran, over here in Lebanon. So the yogurt is a condiment that goes on with this. Okay.
Yes.
Now over here, what do we? Let's stick with the salty foods. This is another type of pie. What is this?
This is a spinach pie.
Okay, that's what it looks like a pie.
Yeah, this is made out of dough and fresh spinach and onion. And
any meat in there?
No, there is no meat.
Okay, so
this is it is considered an appetizer.
Right. Okay. Now, the dough looks very light. Is that very light dough, or?
Yeah, this is my own.
This is your own dough. You made your own dough.
Yeah, I make my own dough.
Okay, and then the spinach, you just put in a little bit of nuts also in there, or just plain?
No, just plain.
Plain?
With the sauté, with the onion. And olive oil.
Do you fry it at all, or just?
No, I don't fry it.
Oh, you don't fry it.
Just fresh.
Fresh. That's
yes,
better.
And lemon juice.
Oh, very good. Very good. And this is what, hummus?
No, this is the eggplant dip.
Eggplant dip. Okay.
This is the mixture of tahini sauce.
Right.
And a little bit of garlic.
And what is tahini? Is that sesame?
Sesame oil.
Sesame oil.
Yes.
Okay.
And lemon juice. I use the freshly lemon juice.
Oh, it gives it a little bit of a bite. Yes.
Right.
Yes. Now, what would you use this with? How would you eat this with pita?
We eat it with pita, and this is considered an appetizer.
An appetizer also.
And this is all vegetable.
Could you eat this with these appetizers?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so you could put it a little bit on top of this and eat it on top of that.
Right.
Okay, now this is all appetizers. How about this here? Another appetizer?
Yeah, another appetizer. This is the grape leaves.
I see, with rice inside.
Yeah, stuffed. Yeah, with rice and vegetables like parsley, tomatoes, mint, chickpeas, and lemon juice, olive oil.
My God, I mean, this is a whole meal. If you eat a couple of appetizers, you don't have any room for the meal.
Right.
You know. Now, this is also served cold.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And so you can again mix this with the
with
dip here.
Yes.
Yes. Oh,
yes.
That's interesting. Now, this is another dip.
Yeah, this is chickpeas dip.
Okay, ground chickpeas. Is that you grind them up?
Yeah, okay. I grind it and I put the tahini sauce and the squeezed lemon juice and the garlic.
Right. And cucumbers. It looks very pretty.
Yeah, and I put olive oil on the top. And this is considered as an appetizer.
What do you call this?
We eat it with the
pita,
with the bread.
With the pita bread. Yeah. What do you call these in Lebanese? The
wara anab.
Wara anab?
Yes.
And this is called
hummus b'tahini.
Hummus tahini.
And this is baba ganoush mutabbal.
This is baba ganoush?
Yes.
Yes.
We call it mutabbal.
Oh, that's. I know baba ganoush. I've eaten tahini and baba ganoush before.
Yeah.
But I never can tell the difference because they look.
They look the same.
They look the same. It almost tastes the same too.
Yes, right. You're right.
And how about over here? This
This is the most famous Lebanese salad, the tabbouli.
Tabbouli.
The tabbouli
salad. Why is it famous?
You know, the Lebanese, they love the vegetables. And we make it like with a little bit cracked wheat and tomatoes,
And I see
lots
vinegar,
of parsley.
oil.
No vinegar.
Just oil?
Just lemon juice.
Lemon juice.
Yes, we use the lemon juice and the olive oil. And lots of parsley, lots of mint.
Right.
Everything is fresh.
Fresh,
And
yes.
we eat it with the
lettuce there,
with the
huh?
lettuce.
So everything here
This is considered as
an appetizer also.
appetizer.
So everything here is basically an appetizer table. Now over
Yes.
to the sweets. I see
Yes.
sweets, excuse me. I see sweets over here. And
Yes.
this is the traditional baklava?
This is our traditional baklava. This
Okay.
is made of puff pastry, like we call it they call it here the phyllo dough.
Oh, right, the very thin,
Very thin,
right, flaky dough.
yes.
Yes, okay. And
Yes,
inside
and
is what, crushed
we
nuts?
stuffed it. Yeah, we stuffed it with the crushed walnuts and almonds, and you could stuff it with the pistachio too.
Oh, right, that's a lot of nuts.
And we put layers, and we put the butter
Butter or honey?
on each layer.
On each layer.
And we use the honey syrup.
Right, the honey seal over. Now,
And I garnish it with the
is this similar to the
pistachio.
Greek baklava, or is it a little different?
It is little bit different because we use the sugar syrup
Oh, okay.
and what they call it, I forget about it. The rose water. We put it in the syrup.
So
The Greek, they use more honey,
so it's heavier.
heavier.
Much heavier, right? This is lighter and
This is lighter.
very nice. And these
Yes.
over here are cookies.
Yeah, this cookies we have them on special holidays, like on Easter.
Is the baklava also a holiday dish?
Yeah, it is.
And what is that for Christmas?
For Christmas, for
Weddings,
weddings,
birthdays, anything
birthdays,
special?
anything. But these we make it only on Easter.
This is Easter.
Easter time.
And
This is made out of farina
right.
and
Crushed wheat
butter
again? Is
and
there crushed wheat?
shortening.
Yeah.
No
No,
crushed
not wheat.
wheat. Just
About nuts?
some kind of farina and stuffed with the walnuts and almond. And this kind, the long one, stuffed
Right.
with the pistachio.
Oh, delicious.
Yes.
Delicious. Now, I see, what is this? Sugar?
Yes,
sugar?
powdered sugar.
Powdered
We
sugar?
garnish it. And this is stuffed with we call it ma'moul.
What is mamoul?
Ma'moul.
What is that?
This is the cookies.
But what is
This
inside?
inside the ma'moul. We call all of these ma'moul.
Okay, like a dish.
This
the
is
whole dish
yes,
is called
ma'moul. This is ma'moul with walnuts and ma'moul with pistachio
I see.
and ma'moul with dates.
Dates.
Yeah,
Ah,
this is with
delicious.
dates.
And this?
is a ghraibi. This is made out of flour,
Right.
shortening, and
What is-
sugar,
right.
powdered sugar,
What is this on top? I see.
pistachio.
Pistachio. Ah, delicious.
Yes.
Do you have a restaurant, Helen, or do you do this as a catering
no,
service?
no, as a
Catering?
catering
Yes.
service.
Do you
yes.
have a name for the company, or just
Yes, I have
Helen
this
Azar, it
Helen
says.
Azar,
Mediterranean.
Mediterranean gourmet food.
Okay, give us your number.
My name is Helen Azar.
It's with 353.
353-9533, our
Where are you
telephone.
based from? Philadelphia?
2633 Springfield Road, Broomall.
Broomall.
Yes.
Well, it's a little bit outside, but you're accessible to everywhere. Okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Helen.
you're
Thank you for
welcome.
taking us through Lebanon
you very much.
appetizers. And what was this dish again?
This is the ma'moul.
The ma'moul.
And
right.
I would like to tell
Sure.
you about like the kibbe, how to make the kibbe.
What is kibbe?
This kibbe.
Oh, right, this kibbe.
There are 3 different ways to prepare the kibbe.
Okay.
1 layer kibbe and 2 layers kibbe. And the 2 layers kibbe, the cities people, they prefer the 2 layers kibbe.
I see.
But the
country
mountains people, they prefer the 1 layer kibbe.
This is more simple
Yes.
form of life, right?
Yes, and historically, kibbe is was the main dish for the Lebanese.
I see.
And we make it especially on Sunday.
Oh, this is a Sunday dish.
Yes.
I see. Is
And
this dinner
because-
time or
Yeah,
lunch?
for dinner time.
Dinner time. Okay, I see.
And we make it for wedding and for parties.
This is like a
and,
staple food then.
Yeah, because in our area, in the villages, the meat was not available every Sunday.
Right. So you have to
Every
substitute something.
in a daily basis,
Right.
in the weekdays,
Uh-huh.
only on Sundays.
I see. So then you would have this with the meat.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very delicious. Well, again, Helen, thank you very much, and enjoy your day here.
Oh,
Okay, thank you.
very much.
Bye
I
bye.
appreciate it.
Bye bye.
And please have some.
I will. I'll be back. Okay. Now over to India, and here we have with us from the Indian Palace restaurant in Philadelphia. Your name, sir?
Krishna Bhatt.
Okay, Krishna. Pleasure. How are you?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. Now, Krishna, what foods have you brought with you today here for us?
Okay, we have two samples for you in here. One is an appetizer,
Okay.
and this is called as bhujia.
Okay.
Now this is made from onions and bell peppers, and they are chopped up and mixed together with spices.
Is that a dough? Is that a dough covering?
Yes, and then you dip this in a chickpeas platter, and then so that you can deep fry it, and that's what the crunchy stuff, the coating comes out. It's like a platter you make for any kind of things.
So first you dip them in the
Chickpeas
flour.
Flour.
Okay, and then you deep fry
And
them.
you deep fry it.
That's interesting. I never heard of chickpea flour. Is that special from India?
Yep, it is.
Yes.
We have a lot of appetizers which are deep fried. Either you could use breadcrumb for a little while,
Right.
but then if you really want to get the right texture,
You have to go for the chickpea flour.
chickpeas flour is the best
Now,
thing to
is
do.
this served cold or hot? As it comes out hot from the
It
oil?
comes out hot from the oil, but
Right.
it can be eaten at room temperature.
Okay, I see. Now, do you put condiments on here also?
Yeah, usually what you do is you eat with this with a sauce. It's a
Okay.
green sauce that's made.
Is this the sauce?
This is the sauce that
Okay.
goes with it.
Chutney?
Chutney. It's called
Okay.
as chutney.
Right.
So we make it for people who don't understand what chutney is. We call it a sauce. Now this is made from onions, coriander, and mint.
And we're all chopped
All
together.
chopped up together, all blended together
With oil?
with just a little bit of oil, but then little lemon juice and a touch of salt.
And,
And
is this hot? Is this spicy?
It can be made hot, but
Right.
we usually don't make it that hot. But it's this.
Okay.
On our level, we have like mild, we have provide medium, we have little hot, and then
And
hot.
thermonuclear.
That's it. For people who really like it spicy, and
Exactly.
people come
Sure,
really
I
some
mean-
Indian food. They really sometimes look for a real nice and spicy food.
Indian food is known for its spicy nature,
Exactly.
correct? For its quality of being very hot and
Right.
hard to handle at sometimes
Right.
with the spices. Now, what is this dish over here? Rava
This is
Kasari?
this is a dessert, and it's a special dessert made from cream of wheat. And it has cream of wheat, a touch of saffron, and
Right.
obviously sugar syrup, and it's flavored with nuts and raisins and everything. Now it's kind of a seasonal dessert. It's
Okay.
usually made during a festival called Diwali.
Now, what is Diwali? What kind of festival is
Diwali is like it's like Thanksgiving in this country.
Okay.
It's like a traditional festival of light. It's called.
it? Festival of Light. That's
Right,
interesting.
it's a festival of light, and that's why people call it big. The harvest crop comes
Right.
into, and that's why people get their
Thanksgiving.
food.
Exactly,
And so
exactly.
That's
So it's a
very
harvest
similar
festival.
harvest festival, and therefore this is kind of a special dessert made during the time. And so but you can, and it's easy to prepare. You can make it any time.
How do you prepare the wheat there? How is
The cream of wheat,
is
first
just-
you fry them
Right.
with just a little butter. You fry it till it becomes like a
Brown,
golden
brown,
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 just
right.
a golden brown. And then you have water,
Right.
boiling water, and you have sugar syrup in it.
Right. Oh, within the water already.
Within the water already.
Okay,
In
okay.
fact, the best way to do it is take sugar and put water and have it melt in there, dissolve it.
right,
And
until
when
it-
it's like boiling,
Right.
then you have the raisins and nuts, everything put in.
Okay.
And then the very end,
How long would you cook this for? How long do you boil the water with the nuts and so forth?
it should take about 5 minutes or so.
Oh, is that all?
That's it.
Okay.
And then you have this pre-fried cream of wheat, and when the water is boiling with all these things,
Right.
you just dump it and then keep on stirring it till it gets like a thick viscous
Like
paste.
a paste. I see.
That's it, and
then
you're done.
After that, you let it cool down
When it's about to, that's when you're mixing up, you give that touch of saffron to it so that
to get
the
the
color of it.
Right now,
And
can you serve this hot also when it comes out?
you can serve it hot, but it tastes much better as it cools
As it
down
cools
and
down.
room temperature.
Now,
So-
are these other dishes here special holiday dishes or anything?
No, this
Krishna?
this can be made. This is served anytime.
Anytime.
In fact, people like this as an appetizers for like cocktails and things like that because it's hand dipped and so it's easy to eat.
Right, and it's not that filling either.
It's not that filling, so it keeps on going.
But do you also serve rice with a lot of your dishes? I don't know if you...
Usually, like the curries that we make, vegetarian curries, the meat curries, they all are being, usually eat them with rice and bread.
I see.
And the breads are made from usually whole wheat breads. Either they could be,
are the
either they
like
could
pitas, because I see that pitas are popular all over the Middle East.
Right.
But I don't know if it's even over into India.
Right.
Yeah.
Breads are very popular. They could be either deep fried or they could be baked on the grill.
Breads, that's interesting. Deep fried breads. How does that taste?
It's called puri. It looks like a balloon, and because when you make the thing and roll it up and put it in the oil, it pops up.
It fills up.
It fills up, and it gives a kick, especially to children and everything, but it's very light.
And so is the outside a little crunchy?
Outside crunchy,
and inside is light.
So inside is very light.
That's delicious.
And we make also breads like on the grill, and we have stuffings inside too.
Oh,
you could put like the potato stuffings. You can put cauliflower shredded. And you can put carrots, and you can put ground meat,
right?
And that is, it's very filling.
That's like a meal. That's like a lunch in itself. Maybe with a little chutney on the bread.
Yes.
Yes.
And there could be another sauce that goes with the bread. We call it as raita. It's a yogurt-based sauce. It usually has like shredded carrots and cucumbers and yogurt-based sauce.
Right.
And that goes wonderful with these breads, especially with the stuffings. And
the yogurt seems to be traditional in the Middle East too.
Yes.
In Lebanon, I saw in Iran, over in Egypt, everybody has a yogurt dish.
Right.
It seems like yogurt was popular.
It's part of the life. In fact, in South India, there's a dish called yogurt rice.
Yogurt rice. Now.
You end the meal with yogurt rice. If you have guests at home and if they don't have yogurt rice, it's considered as
it's not finished.
It's not finished. The meal is not finished at all. No matter whether you have 7 course or 8 course, you have to have a tiny bit of
even
yogurt rice.
Even just a touch of yogurt rice.
In the end.
And what does that do to help digestion with the yogurt?
It helps the digestion with the yogurt, and they usually put a little ginger and garlic too, so that it helps the digestion.
Yeah, that's delicious. It cleans the palate and gets you ready for your dessert.
Exactly.
Well, Krishna, it's been excellent visiting and talking with you. Now, where are you from? The Indian Palace?
We are from India Palace in West Philadelphia, where the phone number is 662-0818.
What days are you open?
We're open 7 days a week, lunch and dinner.
Right.
And we're open late on Friday nights and Saturday nights till 11 o'clock for dinner.
Do you have entertainment also?
We have live music
Friday
and Saturday evenings. We also have a buffet night on Thursday night, all you can eat, which usually is a very good deal. You'll have 2 appetizers, 4 entrees, and 2 kinds of desserts.
It's a potpourri
everything.
Of food.
Yep.
That's fantastic. Now, do you also cater?
We do a lot of catering. We do a lot of outside catering. You name occasion, we have it for you. I mean, it's a wedding, a reception, a birthday, an anniversary, anything.
Very smart. That's how to get India to everybody.
Yep.
Yes?
Yep.
Krishna, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we'll
Thank
see you
you.
at the Indian Palace again. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Try some? Yes. You can come over.
Hold on. You're through, Seth? Moving over from the sub-Asian continent even further, well, let's visit what the Slavic community has brought us today to the International Event Series. Today we have with us Tamara. Correct. Tamara, what's your last name?
Alexandrova. And
Nina?
My name Nina.
Okay.
Nina Zhukovsky.
Now, Tamara, how about if you explain to us what you've brought from Mother Russia to show us here in the United States and what Russia has as its staples and food. What is this here first in front of you, Tamara? Go ahead. No, I'll hold it for you. Go ahead. You show me
This is Russian pancake.
Okay, show me.
It's,
Go ahead. That's it. It's very thin.
yeah,
It's a very thin pancake.
it's thin. It's a round shape because this is image of the sun.
Okay. Oh,
It's it's ritual food.
For what holiday?
Especially for Maslenitsa. It's rose tide.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and this holiday, it's goodbye winter and hello spring.
Oh, that
Yes,
sounds like a
and
Monday.
people overeat blini for welcome the sun.
Right.
It's source of all goodness and health
growing
and
food.
wealth and grow crops and
well-being.
yeah.
Yes. Now, how
And
do you make this dough? Is this a special dough that you make?
yeah, we prepare a special dough.
What kind of flour do you use?
It's regular flour, but white flour. Yeah, wheat flour.
flour, I
Yeah,
see.
wheat flour, and use the milk and eggs and oil and.
Is it different? How is it different from American pancakes?
American pancake smaller
Right.
and
Thicker.
thicker.
And
Yes,
this is very thin.
it's thin. And maybe different contents.
I see.
Uh-huh.
This looks like a crepe almost. You know, like the French crepes. You know,
Yeah,
they're very thin.
I know,
Almost
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Now, would you eat that with what? This black currant? Is this black currant sauce?
Yes, it's blackberry
Uh-huh.
and Russian jam.
Syrup almost, huh? Is that
Yeah.
what it's called? Now, you would eat that with the pancake?
Yeah, we
Uh-huh.
eat with pancake is served.
Right.
Jam,
Uh-huh.
salmon.
Also with the pancake?
Different, yeah.
Yes?
You can
Roll it in
eat
there?
separate, but
But you
what
can
you
also.
want.
Uh-huh. And this is what, smoked salmon?
Smoked salmon, different kind.
Right.
It's cod liver,
Cod liver,
uh-huh,
okay.
jam, sour cream, cheese,
Right.
honey, herring.
But is this also smoked?
No,
No?
it's regular herring.
Regular herring, okay.
Salt herring. And this is caviar.
Caviar, what type
You
of
can
caviar?
use, this is caviar from salmon.
Oh, salmon
It's
caviar.
red caviar. You can use the black caviar too.
So you have the
Yeah.
beluga caviar also.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now this caviar, can you put that on the pancakes also? Or
Yes.
do you use, yes?
You can, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Now, would that be served as an appetizer or as a main dish? How would that be served? Oh, that's delicious. Oh my God, let me
Need
try
to
it.
be hot.
What is this called? Excellent. What is this called in Russian? Well, what is it called? What's its name in Russian?
Blini.
Blini.
Blini, yes.
Now, the blini, would you put the sour cream in there too?
Yes.
Yes.
You want to try?
No, I'm fine with this, but what is this here? Cheese?
This is cheese.
What kind of cheese?
This is Russian cheese.
Well, is it goat cheese or regular
Look like cottage cheese.
cottage cheese? I
Uh-huh.
see. And there's honey.
It's honey.
And the honey you mixed also with
Yeah,
the
the
pancakes and so
blini.
forth, the blini, and more smoked pieces.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a restaurant or
No,
How
no.
about catering service or something?
I study Russian ethnography
Oh,
here
at the
in
university?
museum.
Oh, very good.
Yes, and I had I participate in conference in the spring with conference food is symbol international conference.
So that's how you came to.
Yeah, for introduce Russian blini for people.
It looks like a very nice representation of what you would actually. This is normal everyday food in Russia.
No, it's only for holiday,
Only for holiday.
for
For which one?
ritual.
Just for
It's for holidays, for calendar holidays, and for wedding, and for
weddings.
funeral.
That's
Yes,
interesting. So-
for wedding it's very interesting. For wedding with blini used only after wedding night, and yeah.
So the next day.
Next day
next
after
day.
wedding, and people and bride feeding feeding guests.
Oh, the guests.
Yeah,
I see.
but after that, 2 or 3 days after wedding,
Right.
groom and bride visit bride parents.
in-laws,
Yeah,
yes, uh-huh.
bride parents.
And they bring
And
the blini?
here we have a very archaic custom. People who came for this celebration look very careful how groom cut the first blin.
Oh, really?
If he cut cross,
Right.
it means that bride was virginity.
And if
If he cut a circle,
Right.
it means that
wants a re-
bride
he wants-
lost her virginity
words,
before a wedding.
He wants a refund.
Yes. And after that, if bride lost virginity before a wedding, we have a punishment for parents of bride or godparents or matchmaker.
Oh, that's not a good
And
thing.
people take horse,
Right.
they put on neck.
A yoke almost, yes.
With
And
parents
they have to wear
of
that?
bride.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
it's a some token with.
So that's a very old tradition then.
Yeah,
That's a
it's very old
very
tradition, not used
Is
now.
that more in the country or in the cities?
It's in country.
country.
It's preferred in the
And where are you
country.
from and where in Russia are you from?
From Leningrad.
Leningrad.
And me together
And Nina
came
also?
from
From
Leningrad.
It used to be St. Petersburg. And then
Yeah,
Leningrad,
it's
right?
Petersburg,
It's in
really.
Petersburg. Well, thank you very much, Tamara.
You're welcome.
A pleasure to have you. And
Nice
Nina,
to meet you.
thank you for bringing all this lovely food.